Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Michelle, and here on this channel I do motherhood videos and I also do motivational videos. So if those are the type of videos you like to watch, I'd love for you to consider hitting that red subscribe button so you can see every time I have a new video. So today I am doing a bonus video. You guys know I usually upload once a week on Thursdays, but today I'm uploading on a Friday because last week I did a video about my mom. I did the 5 things that I've learned from my mom because in honor of her birthday, and so Sunday that passed was my dad's birthday, and so I thought I would do a 5 things I learned from my dad. So when I'm talking about 5 things that I have learned from my dad, it's 5 things I learned from him that impact my life, and it's 5 things that I learned from him that I knew I wanted to look for in a potential spouse. My dad is a very unique person. I just don't even know how to describe him. He's just a person you just have to meet because there are no words. He's just unique. He's just not unlike anybody that I've ever met in my life. And I love him for that because it's just taught me so much in life. So the first thing that I learned from my dad was selflessness. My dad is so selfless. As I've grown up, I've just seen a whole different side of him that I didn't see when I was younger. So the selflessness is something that is so amazing. It's something that I strive for in my life. He just does things without even a concern of how it's going to affect him. Even if it's going to take away some of his time, it's going to be something hard to do. He is always giving to others in a selfless way, without expecting anything back, without needing anything back, without even asking for anything in return. That is just the type of person that my dad is, and I always wanted to be that type of person, and I knew that was something that I was looking for in a potential spouse. Number 2, as I said with my mom, is his love for God. My dad was never really, I don't know what the word is, he wasn't preachy about it, and he still isn't. I mean, he definitely uses it to give us life lessons still to this day, but he is like this quiet man of faith. Like, he just is selfless. He just reads his Bible, he goes to church, he goes to prayers, he's not putting it in anybody's faces, he's not bringing attention to anything that he's doing, and I feel like it's such a beautiful thing, and I know that God is blessing him for that he's just not out there in your face with it. He's just quiet and steady, just doing what he needs to do. And so he was always providing that example to myself and my sisters. Number 3 would be his commitment. My dad has commitment like levels that are complete goals at this point. When I think of my dad, I think of that saying that your word is your bond, and that is my dad to a T. What he says he's going to do, he's going to do. He's always following through on any commitments, whether it's kind of too much for him to handle, which is the selflessness. If he commits to something, he's there, he's doing it, the time he says, when he says, he's delivering. And I really love that I never have to worry that, like, if my dad says he's gonna do something and he's not gonna do it, it's like your word is your bond. If you say to somebody that you're going to do it, you need to do it. You need to follow through to the best of your ability. And that is something that I implement into my life, that if I say I'm going to do something, I am committed to doing it. If I know that I cannot do it, I don't commit, because I know that I feel like my word is my bond, and once I say something, I need to follow through. And number 4 is reliability. And I feel like all these traits that my dad has, they all just intertwine and they all mesh together to make like one awesome, beautiful person, which is my daddy. But he is reliable. I can rely on my dad. If he says he's going to do something, when he's going to do it, it's there. If dad says he's going to pick you up at 4 o'clock, he's picking you up at 4 o'clock. You better be ready to go. You better be there. I know that if I need him to do something, that he is going to do it. It's on his calendar. He's going to remember. And so I know I can always rely on him to help me, to talk to me, to give me advice or anything like that. I know he's always there. Number 5 is hard to explain. It's his ability to learn new skills. It's how he is a self-taught, self-made person. It's kind of an entrepreneurial kind of feel. I just don't know the exact words to describe what I'm trying to say, but my dad has done so many things in his life, so many different jobs, so many different skills that he's picked up, and he's completely, for the most part, self-taught. He taught himself how to do these things, how to learn different trades, how to, you know, do different things, had so many life experiences, and that I just feel like that's where I get this motivation and this drive to be an entrepreneur is from my dad. That drive to just do something different, to learn new skills, to always be learning, to strive for more, and to kind of just live your best life. I feel like that came from my dad, because there are just like things that I learn about my dad on a regular basis that I'm like, you did that as a job, or you did this, and like it's just such a shock. And when I see the impact that he's had on people's lives, it's an amazing thing. Those are the 5 things that I've really learned from my dad. Traits that I've picked up from him, things that I looked for in my spouse. When I see the person that my dad is and the way he carries himself, it is an amazing thing. There are people who will say like, oh, you're so-and-so's daughter, and it meant a lot. It was something that was just bizarre to me, that like you would just know so many people in the community and different churches and organizations that like I could be on the bus commuting to university and somebody would be like, oh, you're so-and-so's daughter. Like, it was just a wide reach, and for a while it was like, oh my gosh, like you never know who you're gonna run into that knows your dad and your mom. But now it's something that is just, it's kind of something that I wear with honor. It's something that is amazing that people will recognize. That I look like my dad, that I act like my dad, and that I have these things that are similar to him, because it shows what a impact he's had on the community and the world around him and the people in his circle. He is so humble about it that I know that if I said this to him, or he sees this video, which I don't know if you're watching, but if you are, hi daddy, that if he watched this video, he would just be like, Michelle, no. He would just be like, he doesn't think that way, and he's so humble about it. I just love it. He's just an amazing person. So happy birthday, daddy. I know your birthday already passed, but still. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and let me know what is maybe a lesson you learned from your dad or your male figure in your life. If you aren't already subscribed, hit that red subscribe button so you can become part of my internet family. And I will see you guys next week for, I believe, a motivational video. So I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.